Namaste. Welcome to Adire Style. వనితా టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులకు అంతర్జాతీయ మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలతో ప్రత్యేక కార్యక్రమానికి స్వాగతం. ఈ రోజు మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు భారతి హరీష్ గారు. భారతి అనగానే మన ఇండియన్ ప్రైడ్ అని మీలో అందరికీ అర్థమై ఉండొచ్చు. తన అందమైన స్మైల్తో ప్రతి ఒక్కరికి అంతకంటే మెరుగైన చీరని అందిస్తున్నారని చెప్పాలి. సో మగువకి అందాన్ని తెచ్చే అద్భుతమైనటువంటి శారీ కలెక్షన్స్, డిజైన్స్ గురించి అండ్ ఈ రోజు చీరలకున్న ప్రాధాన్యత గురించి మహిళా దినోత్సవం నాడు మనతో పంచుకోవడానికి ఉన్నారు భారతి హరీష్ గారు. నమస్తే భారతి గారు. ముందుగా మీకు వనితా టీవీ తరపున ప్రేక్షకుల తరపున ప్రత్యేకంగా మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
థ్యాంక్ యూ ఆశా. వనితా టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులకు మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
So sweet, ma'am. All these days I thought you'll speak only Tamil because you are part of Tamil and it's like, but you have given a great line to all the audience.
Thank you.
So they are like feeling as if they are wearing some Kanchipuram saree. That's beautiful. Ma'am, since how long you are into this field?
It's about a decade now.
About a decade?
Yes.
I thought you are sweet 16 and you are telling about a decade.
No, my daughter will be sweet 16 very soon.
Wow.
So yeah.
So how is your marriage life, ma'am?
It's fine.
It's
very
fine.
happy, very supportive. Yeah, my in-laws stay with me. My parents are just upstairs, so I have the benefit of almost like a joint family of the olden times. So there's a lot of support. You know, when there's someone to take care of the children, even if you have to go travel to this village or travel to that village to meet another weaver, when the family support structure is there, then it's easier to find a balance. And women are the one who tie the family together. Yes. And even if you take a sari for example, you know, when a sari is being woven, before the weaving happens, thread by thread the sari is knotted on the loom. They are tied together, and this is a very tender, delicate work which is always done by women.
Wow.
No, so whether it's a sari or whether it's a family, that which brings things together is a woman.
Bharati garu, మీ ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఎవరు?
Actually it was not a childhood inspiration that I thought we should create sari designs or something, but art has always been something very fascinating, and especially Indian traditional art. The fact that it always had a deeper sentiment, a deeper symbolic meaning, and I just somehow found it very beautiful, whether it's a carving, whether it's a Tanjore painting, whether it's our beautiful temple jewelry or the saris. It was just very attractive and made you feel very nice. So later when I came here, I'm part of the Art of Living, and Gurudev's sister Srimati Bhanumati Narasimhan, nice. I would say she is the one who inspired me to take this up, because there was a need to revive and create a greater awareness about our Indian traditional weaves and maintain the purity and authenticity. Each sari has such a beautiful story to tell, and you need to tell that story with pride, with conviction, and to carry that heritage forward for the next generations. So that was something that I felt was very close to my heart. And we started off, and yes, it's come to a nice place, and we hope it will grow
and
much
today
more.
We came to know about that, and we are
yes,
here. It's
and you
really
are here.
A great thing, ma'am.
So today it's very important, like you have come forward, now you're asking me this, so I would really say I'm very grateful to Vanita TV for considering Indian heritage weaves as something that is very important and so close to a woman. You know, I want to tell you something.
Yes,
see, when do you want to dress up?
Occasionally.
Occasions you want to dress up, you want to look nice, you dress up, isn't it? Now tell me, is it possible that when you're wearing a beautiful sari with lovely flower motifs and nice earrings and nice jewelry, can you sit and feel sad?
Not actually. It
enhances
a lot of energy.
The moment you drape a grand Kanchivaram, automatically you feel royal, you
Obviously,
feel
even I'm feeling the
majestic.
same today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, automatically a woman's spirits are uplifted. When you drape the sari, you feel regal. And when a
Exactly.
woman's spirits are high, she feels confident, she feels beautiful. Automatically, there's going to be harmony in the house, isn't it?
Exactly, ma'am.
So, and I feel wearing a sari, wearing it gracefully, gives a certain feminine grace and strength and confidence naturally to a woman.
And the
That is for
main
sure.
thing is respect, ma'am. Lot of people
Yes.
will respect us.
Definitely, definitely. And you know, there is a ancient Sanskrit saying, Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devataha. Today being a Women's Day, this is a good thing for women to remember and men also to know, you know, because it's a society founded on mutual respect,
That's
isn't
great,
it?
ma'am. There is no gender bias for you,
Yeah.
including women on the Women's Day and men also. You are teaching something good.
Definitely.
That's great.
This verse says, where women are honored, nature rejoices.
Exactly, ma'am.
No?
Yes.
It's important for us to remember.
Sari will get all the natural beauty enhances from a woman, right?
Definitely,
Definitely.
definitely. Another very intelligent, I would say the sari is the most intelligent garment. Ask me why.
Why?
Because when if I'm thin also, I can wear the same sari. If I suddenly put on weight also, I can still wear the same
It's a
sari.
smart answer.
You know? So it's like, oh, otherwise when your size changes, what do you do with the clothes? But
Exactly.
sari is such an intelligent garment that irrespective of, you know, whether you're thin, fat, whatever it is, it's one size fits anyone. And fits everyone gracefully.
Yes.
And you know, a sari can be draped in so many different ways. You know, endless number of ways. You can be creative.
Yes, ma'am. Throughout India, everyone will not wear in the same style, right?
Yeah, each one has a different drape. Gujaratis, you've seen how they take the front pallu. And the Bengalis, they have a completely different style. The Northeast, the Mekla Chadar, that is worn in a different style. And so each one has, and even a normal person, you can put it like this, you can pleat the sari. So many different styles that we have seen. And of course, the playing it with the blouse is another creative aspect that there's so much scope for creativity basically. And when you're creative, automatically there is you can't be sad and creative at the same time. When you're creative, your mind is in a happy space. So ultimately that's what we all want, you know, to be happy. So definitely it adds on.
Adds on. Added.
Yes, yes.
So, yes, ma'am. I want to add something else for this.
Yes.
I was excited to ask you about this question.
Tell me.
But I need, don't tell that like both are like my eyes in that way. Choose any two sarees which are like your favorite sarees for designing purpose.
My favorite sarees, I like Jamdani sarees.
Jamdani.
Yes. The Jamdani weaving technique is one of the most versatile.
When you tell Jamdani, I recall Alia Bhatt interviews, Alia Bhatt award receiving functions, and especially Gangu Bhai.
Yes.
She's really awesome, ma'am. See, she looks crazy in few films. When it comes to Gangu Bhai, she's wearing sari and her attitude has been changed after wearing sari. And also in interviews, Jamdani, you have presented that sari, you have designed that sari. Being a Telugu girl, I'm feeling very happy. From Tollywood to Bollywood, it's drastic
Yes,
wide length.
that
You're
is,
providing sarees to all the actresses.
Yes.
For their stylists.
That is
and for them.
something I feel very proud of also, because Madhurya is probably one of the very few design houses from the south that even actors and actresses in Bollywood are also choosing to wear. So that is definitely a matter of pride for
Yes,
us.
ma'am. And the prestigious award winner,
Yes,
she's also wearing your sari. That is
definitely.
the happiest thing, ma'am.
Yeah, Priyanka Chopra, when she won the Padma Shri award from the president, now that was a very momentous occasion. She chose to wear a Jamdani sari from us. And the other thing is the proceeds from Madhurya support girl child education. education.
Yes, ma'am.
So there is a cause also associated. So every time a sari is woven, there's the weaver family that is supported, of course, and from the profits we support girl child education. So all around it's a win-win situation, very fulfilling experience.
So it's like a complete spoon for you when someone is taking an award.
Yes.
That award is like, instead of award, most of the people will look after sari what she is wearing.
Yes.
And in film industry, everyone will discuss in occasionally they'll discuss about saris only, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
No, it is. You know, this is where it's. I would say it's also grace, because I'm sure normally there are at least 120 different options for a star to choose from for a momentous occasion like this, that she chose to wear handloom and she chose to support a cause also shows I think it reflects very, very well on her as well. Like, this is something I really respect about PC,
Yes.
Priyanka Chopra,
Priyanka Chopra.
that she made such a choice.
And my favorite actress is Kajal Agarwal.
Okay.
When it comes to Kajal Agarwal,
Yes.
most of the fans base has been raised after wearing sari, like Mr. Perfect movie. From that movie till in most of the Tamil movies also she's wearing saris.
Yes.
She almost like a brand ambassador for saris, we can say, in
Yes.
South.
Yes.
So how is the collaboration with the Kajal Agarwal stylist?
Kajal, we've had very nice opportunities with Kajal, very fun opportunities. In fact, for one of her events, we custom designed a sari which had little rabbits on a kanjivaram.
Okay.
No, when you think Kanchivaram, you only think very old fashioned, like those old style,
Like grandma style. We
grandma
used to
style,
definitely
yeah.
go there.
Yeah, grandma style traditional motifs. So we said, let's do something totally crazy, totally different. And we had little rabbits on a nice Rani pink Kanchivaram sari.
So recreation.
Yeah, which Kajal wore. You know, it was very funny because for the weaver, they were laughing when they were trying to when I showed them the motif, they couldn't stop laughing.
Wow.
They felt shy because they
That
are
is
so
out of
used
their
to
happiness, ma'am.
Annapakshi and elephant, and this is a little rabbit.
Oh.
Okay, so they spent a lot of time saying, ma'am, are you sure this is what you want? Because they've never done something like that before. Nobody
So-
tells you weave a rabbit on a Kanjivaram sari, you know. But she wore it and she looked exceptionally beautiful.
Yes, ma'am.
And we felt very happy for her mehendi. During her wedding, she wanted Madhurya to design her mehendi outfit.
Wow.
And her brief was, of course, that she just wanted something very happy, something to communicate so much joy, because it's the first function, isn't it? So then we chose the color sunny yellow, because that's the color of joy, happiness, everything. And it had little birds, little flowers, sunshine.
Before wearing a
everything.
sari, color is also very much
very,
important.
very important, because every color reflects a certain mood. It's like yellow is when you're very cheerful, like sunshine.
You know what? Before starting this interview, I was thinking about Bharati ma'am will wear pink or Bharati ma'am will wear red. I was into red family of colors only.
Yes.
And today you're with this beautiful
Yes,
sari.
yes. Red is a color of dynamism.
Dynamism.
Definitely.
So every woman need this dynamic attitude, right?
Definitely, definitely.
Red is for that.
Yeah, they need to be enthusiastic, dynamic,
Ma'am,
and calm,
Navratri
both.
time,
Yes.
every day has its own color of sari
Yes,
for
it does.
goddess.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
It does.
From there I've learned how to be very much close to
Yeah,
God,
like
and today
Ashtami day we wear
Ashtami.
red.
Red,
That
yes.
is the day when the Mahishasura Vad
Mardini.
happened. Mahishasura Mardini is the color of victory of
Yes,
the
ma'am.
positivity over all negativity. So the color of the day is red. Red, maroon, Rani pink is all Ashtami day color. Navami is Saraswati's day. So
Yes.
we wear white, lavender, mauve. These are Saraswati colors. And Mahalakshmi is also lovely green. Green is the color of prosperity. She wears pink also and green also.
Green.
Yeah, so every color reflects a certain emotion.
Wow.
Shiva color is blue. So, and Mahavishnu color is purple, blue, dark green, all these colors.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Ganesha color is orange and yellow.
Haha,
Yeah.
oh, how sweet.
Yeah, so all the
Really,
colors.
these are like very unknown facts
Yeah,
to most
it's-
of the people.
See, the color is also as everything is connected. You know, there's a when you think. So if I tell you ice cream, now how do you feel? Just the word ice cream. I'm not giving you a scoop of ice cream.
Immediately some
You
imagination.
feel a
will
nice
go.
taste. You feel
Yeah,
the
yeah.
coolness in your tongue, that softness of the texture.
Yes, ma'am.
Everything comes to your mind effortlessly, isn't it? Like that, whether and you have not decided, oh, I'm hearing ice cream, now I have to think cool.
yeah.
It just happens naturally,
Yes, ma'am.
isn't it? Like that, the colors also have a certain impact on the mind. You wear a lovely white, it's there's a color of purity, there's tranquility, there's serenity, there's dignity.
If someone is angry on me, I will wear a white sari and I'll go and I'll stand there. Definitely they will become fida, right?
Before your
Ma'am,
sari, they will see your smile and become fida.
Really? Oh my god. Same pinch. I can use that. See, color is something, even in school to college to company where we are working.
Yes.
Immediately, same pinch, we both are wearing same color sari or same color dress.
Yeah, it
in
feels
that
nice.
way.
It feels nice. It brings a sense of togetherness.
And these days, most of the families are maintaining dress code in occasions.
Yeah,
All
it's
the
fun.
women.
It's fun.
Yes,
the
ma'am.
the most celebrative part is, oh, what sari are you wearing? What color are you
Lot
wearing?
of
What
discussion
jewelry are you
behind that.
wearing?
So not only with the celebrities, every woman who is sitting in front of TV,
Yeah.
Vanita TV, and they're watching.
Yes,
Now
yes.
they'll think of, okay, after this show for that function, I can wear that color. Okay, Bharati ma'am has told me this, so better I'll wear that sari. In that way, they will recall. In YouTube also, again, they will skip the video and they will watch. This
Very
bit
nice.
especially.
Yeah, and it makes sense also, like when you, especially in weddings and occasions, based on your skin tone, seeing what color matches
Yeah.
with you, what color will go well with you, and whether it's a morning function or an evening function. So this is a second aspect to keep in mind. And then also what is in the trend, like sometime contrast was in trend, now tone on tone is in trend, metallic hues comes into trend.
Okay.
Silver, there was a time when silver and gold you wouldn't wear together. Now it's trendy to wear silver and gold together in the same sari also. So these trends keep changing, and it also gives us an opportunity to wear something new.
Yes,
you
ma'am.
know. So and everything looks nice.
Yeah,
but
this is very interesting. One Jamdani sari,
Jamdani
sari Alia Bhatt is wearing. Alia Bhatt looks so fair and glowful face. Her
Yes,
face is.
yes.
I thought some black, brown, red. This red family will suit her. But when she is wearing that white sari, I fell in love with Alia, ma'am.
yes.
Who will not?
Yes, she was looking absolutely stunning.
And apart of Alia, I can say I fell in love with Sadie. That is the first thing everyone, she's doing, go, Dira, when she's doing that movement, no, that Sadie, it's perfectly,
the way
was
it
a good
flows.
actor. Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Sari gives a lot of fluidity and flow to your
Yes, ma'am.
movement. It's not rigid, it's not structured. So there's a lot of grace and fluidity,
comfortable.
which is how women are naturally. Like when you think woman, you think fluidity, you think grace, you think something flowing.
Yes,
When you
ma'am.
think man, you like straight, strong structure. So
As
this
army
is my
officer.
view. Not just army officer, even in the home, who that this should be this way, this happens this way, a certain discipline. Children always look to their father for discipline.
Exactly.
And mother means all you go around and around. So naturally a woman is the one who's accommodating, who finds a way around things, who has that fluidity.
Good nature
And
towards-
even as the garment also, a sari has, it sort of complements that nature of a
Yes,
woman.
ma'am.
This is my view.
So if children watch this show, they will definitely think about Sadie and their
Yeah,
behavior with
children
mom.
should definitely
Know
think
about
of
this.
sari, and especially handloom saris.
Handloom
Yeah, handloom saris and pure fabrics. This is something which I feel the next generation and even our generation should really become very conscious about. Like what your skin is the largest organ of your body, isn't it? And it's constantly exposed to the clothes that we wear. So if you're wearing all plastic fabrics, which is a lot of polymer based fabrics which are all over the market today, how would you it's like wearing a plastic bag and walking around, if you ask me.
Yes,
How is your skin going to breathe? Where is the health factor? So we don't have to be paranoid, but it's good to be conscious and aware that what are you wearing, what is your skin constantly touching. That is why in the olden days, even our Ayurvedic scriptures, they have prescribed that you can wear garments made out of fibers that come from the stem of plants, from the flower of plants, from the hair of animals, and what grows, like the cocoon from the silkworm.
Yes, ma'am.
Silk comes from there. Linen is a stem fiber, cotton is the flower, wool is the hair of animals. So these are the materials that even in the Ayurveda it is prescribed that this is good for the skin, this is
Okay.
healthy, this is natural. And you know, another very interesting dimension, sometime we can go into it in detail also. Ayurveda says that, oh, you know, there are 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and which is natural in a person. And based on what Prakriti, which dosha is dominant in you, your shopping style and the colors that you choose, all that also varies.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It's very fascinating
Okay.
that how much of your personality is reflected by what you are wearing.
Oh.
That your mood, your personality, everything. It's if you're little aware, little conscious, then you can make out.
Okay,
Very
ma'am.
interesting.
So I'm in trance. Can I come back?
Definitely.
Thank you for inviting me back. And then, is there any expiry date for saris?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked this.
Yes.
For handloom saris, definitely the expiry is far means the sari lasts much longer. The answer, I would say, both ways here, because I have so many of my grandmother's saris. Okay, but if your sari is like a power loom sari which is mostly polyester based, it's not going, you can't wear it after 5 years, 10 years. It's not going to be a sari which you want to continue. It's not a legacy. But a handloom sari is a legacy which can be handed down with so much love from mother to daughter to granddaughter, and it's like a heirloom
So these
piece.
days it has become
And
trend. Most of the girls are wearing mama sari, grandma sari
That
for their marriage.
it's-
After polishing?
Yeah, you can polish, you can
Dry clean.
right,
and all.
maintain it, but handloom saris don't require that much maintenance.
Okay.
Also, you just air it out once in a while, keep it nice, keep changing the folds. It's like if 2 years you don't even open or touch the sari, you might find lines where
Or stickiness will be there sometimes.
stickiness depends on the humidity, but it's like if it's folded always, then the thread might weaken in those places where it's constantly folded. So you sort of air out the sari and you can fold it back and keep. This is a basic thing. Once every 3-4 months, just refold your sari. That is a good way to really take care of it. Give it some light and some breathing space. And handloom sari has greater life because the looms have wooden needles, so they don't lose their strength. Whereas machine made is all steel, so when you pull something with steel, it loses its strength, so the sari doesn't have as much life.
Okay.
So on one hand, while we say that handloom saris can be passed on from generation to generation, on the other hand, they are biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
So they are not going to cause any harm to nature.
Okay.
The whatever, you know, the polyester based saris or clothes that we buy and maybe we give it away, centuries later it's still going to be poisoning the earth and still going to be there. It's not biodegradable.
Yes, ma'am.
So no, neither can you wear it for a long time, nor can it be destroyed and is going to pollute the earth. So it's very important, as Madhurya, that is also something which we feel responsible for, to create an awareness of how to be environment friendly as well. Look beautiful and care for the planet and feel happy all together at the same time.
What is all about Madhurya?
Madhurya, the word means pleasant.
Pleasant.
It means pleasant and a certain sweetness. Madhurata, Madhura means
Sweetness.
sweet. Madhurya is that which is pleasant, that which is sweet.
Like Bharati ma'am.
Like
Like
who? Like
Bharati
Asha ma'am, and like how I think every woman is in her heart.
Yes, ma'am.
No, when she's happy any beautiful girl, any sweet child, you'll say how sweet, isn't it?
Exactly.
And that is who we are.
Yes, ma'am.
And our clothes are not because I will say, oh, you're wearing a Madhurya, you're looking so beautiful. That's not what Madhurya is about. You are beautiful and you're wearing Madhurya. No? So woman is innately beautiful, and Madhurya is there to bring out that inner beauty. Not that, oh, you're not beautiful, but if you wear Madhurya, you'll look nice. Not at all.
This is not like advertisement, but this is something like giving lot of glow and beauty to it.
Every woman is naturally
Exactly,
beautiful,
ma'am.
and we want to bring out that beauty and confidence. That's
Especially
it.
this place behind our screens, we can see many types of sarees are there.
Yes.
So all these days I heard Kanchipuram, silk saree and cotton saree. These three I know. Beyond this, something
There are
else is
so
there. What
many.
kinds
There's so
of
many.
sarees in Madhurya?
Every part of this country has a different weave, different style, and that speaks about the root and the culture and lifestyle of the people there. There's Paithani saris, which comes from the Maharashtra, Yevla and Paitan region.
Okay.
And there, if you see, you'll see the legacy of the Peshwas, you'll see the legacy of the Mughals who invaded. So the motifs and the designs are inspired by both cultures. The Kanchipuram, you know, of course, is from the south. The Uppada sari, Uppada
Pattu
and
sari.
Venkatagiris, no, they are the most exclusive and finest, if you ask me, and they are from Andhra, and that is something I think which really needs to be preserved by us in a very big way. No, I've never seen such a fine exclusive silk, so light, so classy, so subtle. So like it's one of my favorites.
In olden days, we heard that like king's family will wear like original gold layers will be given.
Yes, yes. Even today,
copper.
Copper is what we call today when saris they say pure zari, tested zari, like that.
zari.
So tested, there is also colored zari, which is
Colored
like
zari.
some time pass metal, and the gold is just a color. And then there is tested zari where you have inside is copper, and then there is a layer of silver and then gold. So that is tested zari. And then you can increase the percentage of silver, so the zari becomes a little better, and you can have pure gold
The
zari
weight
also.
of the saree will be increased by that.
The weight of the sari is not going to change because of the quality of the zari. The weight depends on the grammage of the silk that is used, the how many threads is there in each. Like if you take one single thing also, it's twisted yarn. Okay,
Yes,
there are
ma'am.
4 tiny threads which are twisted, hand twisted, and then that forms one thread for the warp or the
So
weft.
there will be
like
difference
that.
between machine made and handmade, right?
100%,
Yes,
definitely, definitely. So the weight of the sari, how much zari work is on it, and handloom saris tend to be lighter because at the back the thread is all completely cut, and it's like it's according to the graph they do the weaving patiently. But in a machine made sari, you will see the thread cutting is not as clean as a handloom sari.
Okay.
Like a Jamdani sari, the one that Alia wore,
Alia.
for example, if I showed you that sari, you would not be able to make out which is the front side and which is the back.
Oh,
That sari is so perfect on both sides
wow.
and so exquisitely soft.
Okay.
No, so and that is the speciality
Actually,
of
it's
handloom.
going trendy, ma'am. That is
Yes.
the reason. It's looking
Yes.
stylish and traditional.
Yes, at the same time. At the same time. Yes.
So immediately, two types of impression will be applied on that. side. It is
100%.
like that.
100%.
So till now, you have presented and designed a lot of sarees for stylist and
Yes.
actress. So which is your favorite one? Like who has worn that? Like who is that actress?
My
Your
favorite
favorites?
one. I really like this white Jamdani also.
Alia.
Yeah, because it's a weave that I like,
Okay.
and she carried it so beautifully. And the sari
And she's
is also
dancing
a
very
piece.
easily with
yes,
that.
Yes, there was a piece that Kangana wore for her Talaivi movie.
That movie is completely with sarees only. Like
Yes, but she wore it for the premiere of that movie. Yeah, promotions, and it was a beautiful, in Mumbai, the first launch, a beautiful orange Kanchivaram with a black border. I think it looked absolutely
And
stunning.
she's a good model. She can handle it.
Yeah, she
very
handles
nicely.
the sari brilliantly, brilliantly.
So how about your grandmother? Did she taught you anything about Kanchipuram saris?
Not specifically taught, but yes, she used to wear Kanjivaram
For the
silk
first time,
sarees
when
every
did you
day.
wear the sari? For the first time.
First time I wore a sari, I think for my college graduation day.
So from that time, you are not on crush with sari, right? After that,
Later on, I started enjoying saris, wearing them more often after my marriage.
wow.
Yeah.
So marriage is something related to Women's Day, related to
Yes.
sari.
Yes, yes.
These are like a complete
because
team.
especially that first year after marriage, this pujas all the time. You have to go to this temple, that temple, this
So
puja,
most
that
of the time,
relative.
for every woman,
Or-
husband will present sari for them.
Yes, husband will give sari, your relatives will give sari,
Saris.
friends will give sari. Suddenly, there's so many saris
into
in so many
tradition.
colors. And for your wedding trousseau itself, one this color, one that color, one this border, one that motif. There's so
So
many
even
different
as you said,
saris.
Kajal Agarwal also chosen some different kind of outfit from Madhurya for her mehendi function. So
Yes.
before that night, she's thinking about her mehendi function. Instead of mehendi, she will think about outfit.
Both,
Isn't it?
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. The outfit is a central piece.
So what was that outfit, ma'am?
That was she wore a patiala salwar and
Yellow or something,
yeah,
right?
yellow color,
It's
yellow
trending
and pink.
online.
Yellow and pink combination. It was very cute, very sweet, and she paired it with matching goggles and nice bangles. It was looking stunning.
So apart of saris, what all the different kinds of outfit from Madhurya?
We do suits. We do lehengas on wedding lehengas on order. But it's like based on the customer's requirement. For example, Alia's Diwali lehenga last year. So that was a lockdown lehenga for us.
Lockdown. Like
Yeah. So actually we didn't.
Did you find it difficult any time during this lockdown time?
Yes,
It is very difficult to
definitely.
design a sari. So
Not the difficulty is not in designing, but
Okay.
there's no communication. You can't go out to meet your
Yes.
weavers. So we had a few karigars who are in house with us in Madhurya. We kept them going, giving them some work or the other. But what we did during the lockdown was we tried to really help the weavers whom we are connected with steady rations of food, because the Art of Living has a service set up anyways, and through because of this network we made sure that our weavers were supported with
Yes,
daily
ma'am.
rations. And we also we were primarily a display sell and store and sell kind of shop, but during the lockdown is when we started coming online.
wow.
So because we wanted, there's no one's going to walk into the store when there's a full lockdown. So we started doing Zoom appointments, and we made a website also during the lockdown only. And at that time, I'm very proud to say that between our customers, lockdown time, nobody went for any occasions, nobody wore grand saris for any
Yes,
parties, but still our customers, they bought saris from us because we wanted to keep the looms of the weavers going. We wanted to make sure that they had some
They don't want to
money
break
to
the chain.
continue.
Yeah.
Not to break the chain, and also they need something to subsist, isn't it? They need some money to continue their livelihood. And we managed to help 124 weaver families to restart their looms after it being shut down for almost 5-6 months.
Yes, ma'am.
And the customers kept buying and collecting just to make sure that the weavers would have something to continue. And at that time we helped them with what stock they had. We didn't, during the lockdown, actually we didn't spend time doing too many new collections, but we wanted to help the weavers with whatever they had already made and help them to sell it and get the money so that they can cross over.
During this lockdown, most of the people lost their income.
Yes.
So how did you help them?
So Asha, this is something initially we were also thinking about quite a bit. Then we started, because we were only an offline store.
Yes, ma'am.
So then we started doing Zoom appointments with our customers. We invited them and we shared the status, the plight of the weavers also with them. And then we also shared pictures of the pieces. We spoke to them about the need to preserve and support with our heritage now so that we can help the community cross over. So we managed to help 124 weaver families restart their looms after it being completely closed for almost 6 months. There's one particular incident that was very fulfilling and touching for all of us, is of one of our weavers from a village called Kaitoon. It's a small village 4 hours from Kota in Rajasthan. They weave these exquisite saris called Kota Doria, which is almost like Kota Doria, and it's translucent almost, the sari, and it's like a feather, so light, you know. And this is they're a Muslim family, and in there they have a one-room house, and the whole house, the living room has this their loom, okay. And just one day after Diwali, they sent a picture which they had clicked on their own mobile phone, with lamps lit all around that wooden loom in their one-room house, okay. And with a message saying, "Didi, आपके वजह से हमारा इस साल दिवाली हो गया," in Hindi, of course.
They are very much happy.
Yeah, and
they've added lights to their life.
When we saw that picture and I showed it to my whole team, I swear all of us were in tears for at least half an hour.
Yes. Even I am goosebumps on my hand.
It was so fulfilling, most unexpected and so genuine, you know, and we felt okay, you know, whatever we did, we felt happy that we made the effort. It was a very fulfilling moment for us.
It's an awesome moment, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's inspiring.
Definitely.
See, this should be inspire every women who are watching this.
Yes.
So during this lockdown time, most of the women helped COVID positive patients by feeding them, by providing food and all.
Yes.
So in the same way, you fed a lot of poor families.
I would say the credit goes to all our women customers who bought saris even though there wasn't any big need for them during the lockdown. No one was going out anywhere. Still they bought to support the weavers.
Yes.
And this attitude of I want to do something for others is so natural in a woman, and I think we should celebrate it on this occasion.
Ma'am, COVID is something which is like a challenge for all the designers. But among the designers in India, the competition is really high, and I can
It's very high.
So how did you overcome this competition in the society?
See, you don't do something because you want to overcome competition. This is very important. You just have to be yourself and be the best that you can at being yourself. And that will be recognized. You know, when you're original, when you're yourself, when you're confident, when you're particular about quality, and you have the conviction about what you have done, then automatically what you have will be recognized.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have to, if you're
Did
always
you find
chasing,
it difficult any time when you're...
Yeah, not any time. There's so many, every day there are challenges, Sasha.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, when you see that something amazing has come, behind it there are 100 challenges in every situation. But if you look at the challenge as a problem, then you'll get bogged down and tired. But if you are ready to say, okay, now if there is a challenge, there will be a solution also for it, and you're creative and you're patient, very patient, because one attitude which you see among any of the karigars, you know, when they've done their work, they will pick up their phones. If they have not done their work, they don't want to tell you it's not done, so they don't answer.
Exactly.
Otherwise you can physically go there and see. Lockdown time, what can you do? You're so dependent on them picking up the phone, isn't it? So there were major communication issues, because I would immediately know that okay, the work hasn't happened, but still we can help them to take the work forward, but they have to communicate.
Yes,
you know, so I would tell them, no, don't be afraid if you've not done the work, but at least please tell me.
Yes.
You know, because otherwise what do you tell the customer?
See, ma'am, in every house it is there. If a wife is communicating with husband, then only the family's life will be fulfilled and happy. If she is not communicating, it will break.
No, communication breaks, everything breaks.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a major challenge that we did face, communication with the weavers, communication with customers, but at least we also learnt newer ways of connecting.
Yes, ma'am.
So Yeah.
So end of the day, I want to ask you something like on the occasion of Women's Day, so all are waiting for that. You want to say something to them?
To women,
Yes.
you are the best.
You are the
Just know it. Don't wait for anyone to tell you. You know it yourself. And don't let that smile go anyways. That is the biggest beauty.
Namaste, ma'am. Thank you so much for your valuable words. Each and every line you have spoken is like inspiration to all the women here. Once again, మీకు వనితా టీవీ తరపు నుంచి మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
And thank you so much, Asha. It was a pleasure to have this conversation with you. And Vanita TV ప్రేక్షకులకు మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలు.
ఇదండి ఈరోజు అధిరే స్టైలే ప్రత్యేక మహిళా దినోత్సవ కార్యక్రమం. మరొకసారి వనితా టీవీ ప్రేక్షకులందరికీ అంతర్జాతీయ మహిళా దినోత్సవ శుభాకాంక్షలతో